Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place.
Hi my lovies, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you're new here, my name is Loretha, and if you're an old savvy, welcome home baby. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment down below what you thought about the video, and I hope you watch till the end because it's gonna be lit, it's gonna be nice. So this is my 22 lessons that I've learned now that I'm 22. I just turned 22 in December. My birthday is very far and I forget about it. I think I've mentioned this in my get to know me video, that I actually forget about my birthday because I'll be wishing everyone a birthday and mine is not coming. Anyways, today we're comfortable. I just feel like being comfortable and not being too uptight. I'm drinking my juice, you know, because I don't think it's time to be gulping alcohol. Like, why would you be drinking alcohol in this time? How you guys like things? So I'll be reading through my 22 lessons. I wrote them down so that I don't forget any, of course, so that I don't ramble along the video, you know, so I look prepared and professional, sound prepared and professional, because I'm the babe. Anyways, let's get into the video. First one is putting yourself first. You are priority. Loretha is priority. I've learned that you are number one in everything, in a relationship, at school, at home, wherever, in your friendships. You are priority. Okay, my ears are not showing. Why? You are priority. You're number one. There's nobody else. You matter. You are the one that matters, you know. And it's not about being selfish, too selfish. It's about being selfish about yourself, your time, your resources, your finances, when needs be. You know, I'm not saying be stingy. There's a difference. There's a difference of being too stingy and greedy and being selfish. You know, be selfish in a more healthy way, in a manner where you can just say, no, I can't do this because I don't want to, because I don't do it, because you know yourself that much. I feel like putting yourself first is knowing yourself. You know what you don't want, you know what you want. So if something comes up, you are able to say, Angfuni, I don't want this, I don't like it, it's not me, it's not my style, so no, right? When they say, let's go to a party, like, child, I have to study or I have to sleep. I didn't sleep, I am sleeping, all right? So that's what I've learned. I think also being isolated, actually, that's another lesson. Let me not, you know, rush through the process. And number 2 is friends are not your friends until they are friends. Yep. I feel like building friendships is the most crucial thing. I think I talked about it in my previous video. I'll leave it up here somewhere. It will be there, up there. But then having friendships, for me, it's important. I love friendships. I love people. I'm a people's person, so I enjoy being around people. And I think it takes a long time for people to get used to me, because I was that kid bullying. Hello, oh shame. But now people know that I'm a ball of fun. Like, you know. Okay, why am I talking about that? Anyways, your friends are not your friends until they're your friends. You know who's your friend until you know who's your friend. I mean, until that person is able to say, no, you can't talk about this person. I mean, whatever they say bad about you, they are contradicting it. They'll be like, no, it's not true. You are liars. Until they're able to go to the moon and back for you as much as you can do the same, those are your friends. So your friends are not your friends until they're your friends. So not everyone is your friend, oh, please. Now, until that person will clap for you when you do good things, until that person will support you when you do things, repost. Yes, reposting for me is very important. Unfortunately, reposting is important, guys. I will repost your things. Me, I know myself. If you want to come to me and you're doing something, I will repost it. And if I haven't reposted it, tell me what I will also repost. I will repost it for you. I'm that supportive person. I'm supportive like that. So until that person reposts you, repost your work, supports your craft, loves your craft, finances your craft. Guys, I think we're at an age where we can actually help each other financially as friends. You know, I don't know, like my best friend once said he doesn't like borrowing money from his best friend because you know, it creates conflict and whatnot, which is true. You know, some amounts of money must be paid back, and then there's some amounts of money where you're like, ah man, just take whatever time you like, or just keep it, you know. So until you have such friends that will say, you know what, take your time, you'll pay it back, it's okay, you know. Or no, you can pay it back this way. If it's a lot, you can pay it back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, until you are able to talk to them, and whatever you say, you will never ever hear from any other person, hey, and what's now call me dog, so yeah, he's away. Wow. And it's a coincidence, and I told you alone, are you crazy? Until you'll be sure not to betray me in any other way, you don't betray me in any other way, then I'll know that this is my friend for real. Until I never wear myself as my friend, Barry, wena utlo, Barry wena no, Barry naneki, wena worry. Ow, your friends are not your friends until they are your friends. Finish. Drop mic. Anyways, another point is relationships do actually work. They actually work. Really, sorry, what am I saying? Relationships actually do work, guys. They work so beautifully if you put in the work, if you put in the zest, if you communicate with your person, if you guys talk, if you don't let things get in between you. Relationships do work. The biggest key is communication. You know, it sounds cliche, everyone says that, communicate, but yeah, communicate. There are yellow flags and red flags. Yellow flags, you can look at them and talk about them, you know, you can talk about them. I'm not saying keep a toxic person in your life. No, I'm not saying that. If a person is toxic, you are not their healer. You're not supposed to be there to mother them or heal them. Let them heal on their own. I feel like it's also important for you to actually say that to that person. But if you really do love me, and if you wanna make this work, it's better you try and find yourself, and then you'll come back. If they don't come back, it's fine. Now other people are there. There are many people on earth. 8 billion, we hit 8 billion, I think, like a few months back. In 2022, we just hit 8 billion on the dot. And then we are toxic. If you want it to work, it will work. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, at least if maybe they can't pick up the phone, or they're just that person, it's kind of a yellow flag, and you tell them, please, when I call, do 1, 2, 3, you know. If there's something like, or you don't like, or when you're in public, you don't like how they talk to other people, you just say, you know what, babe, don't talk to them like that. Or the way they talk to waiters and waitresses, the way they talk to other workers, the way they talk to people of service, it's very important to know that, to note that. So you communicate such things, you're able to teach. I feel like we lost the teaching part of a relationship, where you teach your person things, where you teach each other things. I'm not saying be a mother, manje. I said if that is the case, tell them you will come back. And that's healthy, it's fine, it's for you. You know yourself, you know what you want. If a person doesn't want to be fixed, but if they are able to be fixed and they're able to stay there with you. Now, I've seen relationships, beautiful relationships, that actually do work. So relationships do actually work. That's what I'm gonna say. Another point is blood is thicker than water. Ay. Blood is thicker than any sparkling water, any bonaqua, any strawberry water, any aloe vera water, any whatever you'd like to call it. It's thicker, you know. Blood is thicker than water. Family is family, man. Family is family. And I know we from different backgrounds, and at some point our families haven't been as healthy as we expect them to be, and it happens. It's life. Hurt people hurt. So it only makes sense, but also being able to communicate, sit down and talk to them. If they don't listen, it's fine. Blood is still thicker than water. I am saying that you don't throw your family in the bus because of somebody outside. You don't do that. You're right. You don't do that because of your friends. You don't, it nali moving authority stage where you choose your friends over your family. It always happens. Like we all have to go through it, or we actually all go through it. But again, just remember what your family will be there for you. My family has been there for me. I'm grateful. It's not everyone. I am highly grateful. I'm not even taking that for granted. I will never ever take it for granted, because I don't know if give us wrong. I don't know, and I love them to bits. They should know that. Shout out that I love them to bits and pieces, and I love whatever support they give me, as little or as big or as whatever. I appreciate it. And yeah, just remember that your family comes first in whatever. It just comes first. And also with that, it's important when you succeed, go back home and fix home. I feel like it's so embarrassing for me personally. It's my opinion. It's embarrassing for you to have a nice house, and when you go back home, it's bad. Guys, if you've already found your feet, and then you have your house, you have your apartment, you have whatever, it's nice. Fix home. If you can, try and fix home. Try maybe to extend it. Try maybe renovate. I promise you, your blessings, you will flow. I haven't been there yet, but I promise you, and I know they will just, it will just overflow for you. Try fix go high. Like it's so boring that even our celebrities, when they go back home, it will be like, it doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. Make sure. It's not make sure. You understand? So yeah, blood is thicker than butter. Thank you. Yeah, you can do everything you want. Everything and anything you want. You can have 5 degrees if you want to. You can have 6 of them if you want to. And this is not a matter of you not finding a job there, then having it out. If you were not today, tomorrow you want to be a teacher, and you go do teaching and teach, and you had enough, and you want to do nursing, go do nursing and nurse and have enough, and be a doctor, go do doctoring and have enough. If you want to be a pilot, go do piloting and have enough. Have all of them. You can do anything you want. Have a business on the side. Have 3 side hustles if you want. Drive buses, drive aeroplanes, drive trucks, drive whatever you want. If in a day you can eat, sleep, walk, talk, watch TV, go out with your friends in one day, go to the toilet, bath, brush your teeth, you doing these things in one day, but you can't do a lot of things in your life, because why? Who said that? Guys, the sky is the freaking limit. Actually, space is the limit. All right, you can do everything. And I believe I've learned that I can do everything I want to do. If I want to be a YouTuber as I'm studying, I will be one. If I want to go sing, I'm going to sing. Like what idols, if I have to. If you see me somewhere, Barry Loretha has an album, now she's singing. Please don't say, lawyers are everything, fun everything. So what? Do everything also. Do everything also. Because me, I'll be doing everything that I'm doing. You understand? If tomorrow you see me come as essay modeling because I'm tall, so what? Let me enjoy life. This is life. Everybody go to breakfast. Yeah? How must live life? Be alive. Life is meant to be lived. Life is meant to be lived. Finish. Thank you. Another lesson that I've learned is that don't be scared of money. Yo. So sabi mali. Sakhuluma kabi ngayo. Sayibona ngathi enye into efa. Right now I can't say my finances are bad. I've been scared of money, and apparently that's the most bad habit. Like, that's the hugest root of you not having money, because you are actually scared of money. You're actually scared of looking at your bank account. You don't have abundance mindset, because when you have scarcity mindset, everything you think is like, oh, how can I chill it there? And mate, do it. You'll get the money. Money is out there waiting for you. How are you scared of something? Like, if you're scared of something, yeah, now it's like you are repelling. So don't be scared of money. I've learned not to be scared of money, and when you're not scared of money, you get money. I've seen that. I've experienced it in my life, and I am experiencing it now. That the moment I get fearful and I start being skeptical about having money for that period of time, I just realize Ubana, I become mali, and yeah. So don't be scared of money. Money loves you. You love money, and money loves you back. I mean, baby. Sethandana kaloku. Ewe. Everyone is, your mental health is important. I know everyone says it, but it's true. Your mental health is super important. If there's anything that's stopping you from doing anything, it's because the state of your mental health, your mentality, your mindset, and everything that has to do with your mind. Your mind is actually your soul. So you take care of that. Take care of your soul with everything that's in you. Everything starts from the mind. Just take care of it. Let it flow rivers of living water. And now I'm quoting a Bible with philosophy. I don't know. But in all honesty, I learned that my mental health is important, because I mean, if I couldn't do anything with me having mental health problems, me being shut down, me comparing myself, me thinking I'm not worth it, me talking down to myself, me not having the self-esteem that I needed to have in order to get wherever I wanted to get. Trust me, if anything, confidence will get you where you want to get. Confidence is the key to where you want to get, and it's you being confident enough and knowing your potential. But if this is what I'm meant to do, I am going to do it, and I'll do it with all that is in me. If you see people's success stories, you will realize it's because of the confidence, and there was no self-doubt in them. So your mental health is important. Nurture your mind, read good books, consume good content. Also consuming content whereby now you're comparing yourself. I've went through that a lot. I'm like, they have this and that and that. They are moving forward, not knowing what they do to move forward. And if they're doing good to move forward, it's good. Congrats, it's beautiful. I mean, Lina, I'm actually pushing myself to be an inspiration to somebody else, you know. But thing is, when your mental health is damaged, you don't take things as inspiration, you take them as comparison. Instead of you being inspired by how far that person has come, you're like, no, I don't have. Me, I'm like, they don't love me. Hey, child, please, also learning that nobody cares and you should move forward is also good for your mental health. Learning bana, nobody will feel sorry for you. Why can't you learning no bana? But learning that you should go on your own and push is good for your mental health, because in that way you don't feel sorry for yourself. You don't feel like you need people to push you before you do things, you know. I don't know if these two things actually work. I don't know if the way I'm saying them, they actually make sense, but for me it just makes sense. It does. Your mental health is important. Talking to somebody is important. Therapy is important. I know as African people who don't do therapy, like when I was for in or whatever, because the painful part is you talk to that somebody that you trust, you hear your news somewhere, what must be done now, or they can't advise you at all, they know nothing, or they're going through their own things now. So it's good and better for you to get professional help. I think there are counselors almost everywhere in our public hospitals. At school, if you're in high school or primary, there are counselors. At work, I think at work they do hire counselors and nurses, if I'm not mistaken. Talk to somebody, talk to someone professional that can actually listen to you. Also, as people, I'm learning that also, as much as it's not part of the point, but I'm learning to kind of listen to also understand and not to respond. Also listen to what somebody is saying without me trying to relate to it, without me trying to say, oh, me too, and then taking over the conversation. I'm learning that so bad. It's that's my worst, that's my toxic trait. Yeah, I will relate. I will definitely relate. I relate to you, trust me. So I'm learning not to relate much. Just if you come to me and say, you know what, at home 1 2 3 is happening, I'm learning to say, okay, talk to me, and I listen. And then you talk until you find. If you have to cry, cry. So it's better you go to a professional help than like one hey Lina, yo Lina, hey, it's me too, and now it's our problems, and now how do you resolve yours, because I'm also going through it. What must happen? Exactly. So get professional help and read good books. Look at good movies, inspirational movies. I still find inspiration in The Pursuit of Happiness. I still get inspiration from The Bucket List. There are a lot. I get inspiration. Old movies. Consume good content for your mental health and everything else. You know? It was supposed to be the first thing, because it starts here. From here to here to here to the bigger picture, to the world. Yes. Okay, another one is you need a mentor. As much as you need a therapist, you need a mentor. I need a mentor. I've learned that I need somebody to look up to, somebody that I can go to if I have problems. Not to tell money. A mentor is not a person you ask for money. A mentor is somebody that will lift you up, that will guide you through the process, that will say, no, don't step here, step here. Not always mainly because they've been through that, but because they are kind of experienced. You need a mentor that is experienced, somebody that knows already. If you spend money on clothes, you won't have money for food tomorrow. So don't spend money on clothes, and listen to them, So I'm still on the search. Even if it's online, you can have somebody. A mentor can also be somebody on YouTube. You can follow somebody that actually talks on whatever path you like to take, and that could be a mentor, because I learned that go forex, they are mentors, because they teach them how to strategize, whatnot, trade and whatnot. So find a mentor that will wake you up at 4 a.m. and say, wake up, it's time to work. A mentor that a person that when you see what you've heard enough and you want to give up, you give them a call. Or what do they say? You need a 3 a.m. person. Yes. In 3 a.m. your business plan is not working. You call them and you're like, hey mate, I'm born in Luto. I can't see, I'm living this. And they'll be able to pick you up. Somebody that will guide you, and somebody who's not jealous of you. Some people, you look for help from them and it's like manje, they don't want because they see your potential. I don't know, they don't want. Or I could say, because mentoring is not about money. If you need help with somebody, it's not always about money. When you need help, go back to Baba to and they act snacks. Why do you guys do that? Why do you do that? We need help. We need your guidance, because the next thing, if you don't do things right, you'll be talking snacks. I'm just kidding. I'm just saying. I'm literally just saying. Another one is academics are not everything. They're not. Academics are not everything. And I'm not saying don't go to school. I'm not saying don't get a degree. I'm not saying leave school. I'm not saying drop out. But academics are not everything. Don't rely too much on them. I, for one, I'm not relying too much on them. And it's not because it's a matter of unemployment rates, whatnot. No, it's not a matter of that. It's a matter of finding your passion besides school. Because school will teach you what you won't use in life. It will teach you something you won't use at all in life. So getting your degree, it's good. It's beautiful. Graduate, do whatever. Have side hustles. Have things that will make you money. I don't think earning 12 times a year is happiness. Personally, that's an opinion. But then, yeah, academics are not everything. And don't get me wrong. Don't come at me and say, and then I gena skolo. No, gena iskolo sako. But find what you love also. If that profession you're doing is not what you love entirely, let it not stop you. Because when you want to finish a degree and work, and you'll be living miserably for the rest of your life, and manje usoyasola una 60 awazi ukuthi wenze nempilo yakho, so uya kupension, and whatever you wanted to do for the rest of your life is now staying here haunting you. We don't want that. But yeah, we don't want that. Just, academics are not everything. Anxiety is real. Learn to balance. Anxiety is so real. Balancing is good. Anxiety is fear. If there's a real definition for it, it's just fear for what you haven't seen. My anxiety started from a long time ago, and I never realized. I started biting my nails. Those were signs of anxiety. When something stresses me, I would bite my nails. Even now, I still do it. But then it was so chronic last year. I told nobody about it. I was like, do about it. I would get scared on my own, have hot flashes, and feeling at same time, everything at once. And as much as I said, I hate labeling things. I hate labeling sicknesses. I hate that. I don't want that. I don't live by that. God, I had anxiety, and it's real. And to get through anxiety is learning how to balance through things and being calm and living in the present. Just live in the present. Live for now. It's here. It's here. Here. Tomorrow is actually honestly not promised for anyone. I'm not trying to scare you, but then it's true. So yeah, just live in the present. Stop thinking about what if it. Just don't do that. I'm not saying don't think ahead, don't plan ahead, but just live for the moment, live in the present. All right, boys aren't that bad. Boys aren't that bad. Yes, I'm just kidding. Boys are bad. Yay! Hey, mama, forgive me, but then I know that boys are. Actually, my mom will agree with me right now. Boys are bad news. Boys are not good. As much as I said relationships do work, but never find out rights. Guys, as too late, I don't want to say much. Right. You are what you think. You are what you think. If you think you're a failure, you are that. I'm sorry, it's true. I've went through it for the longest time in my life. I've doubted myself for angazi ever since it's been me. I've been doubting. Imposter syndrome. I record a video, I don't upload it because I'm thinking, who will watch this? What will people say? Hey, maybe I'm not good. Maybe I can't speak English. Maybe, that's true. It's that. That is what is happening. It's that. So, think positively. Think good things. I'm a presenter. Then you act like a presenter. And you become a presenter because you are a presenter. I'm an actress. You act like an actress because you are an actress. You are that because you are that. Alright? You are what you think. So, think positively. And that is that. Another one is words are powerful. Words are very powerful. I'm going back to you are what you think. Your thoughts become your words. And you say I'm ugly, and yeah. And you say this won't work, and it doesn't work. You think it, you are that. You say it now. Be like, this won't work. It don't work. I don't have money. You won't have money. Everyone always don't have money. You won't have money. My life is not going well. Your life is not going well, and it won't go well. Words are actually powerful. I said that in my previous video that I've learned to be this positive person. I don't say anything wrong about anyone or anything. If a situation is bad, I look at it, I'm like, okay, look. That's what I say. That's what my grandfather taught me actually. Look. We don't say anything skyrocketing, yeah, what, look. Finish. You don't eat, you won't get bitten by something somewhere. You live beautifully without saying anything wrong, because words are actually powerful. Say good things, say good words, utter good things from your mouth, proclaim good things for yourself, for your family, for people you love. Alright? Thank you. If they wanted to, they would. Finish. If they wanted to, they literally would. Friendship, relationship, familyship, if they wanted to, they would. You don't force anyone. You don't beg for princess treatment. They have to treat you like a princess. You deserve that. If they want to. If I want to come to you, I will come to you. That's me. Personally, if I want to, I will come to you. So I'm learning that also for myself. If they want to, they would. If you want to text me, you will text me. If you feel like calling me, you will call me. I won't be assuming, sure, what if they're not calling me because they had 1, 2, 3, they forgot. They just don't want to call you. What if they don't come because They're what? Because I know that if I want to, I do. Even if I don't have money, I will come. I don't have money, but I'm forcing because I want to. You understand what I'm saying? I want to. So it's the same for me. If a person can't compromise for me, and that's that. If they wanted to, they would. Finish. Done. You are entitled to whatever you want. As much as I've said, if they wanted to, they would. You are entitled to that princess treatment. You are very entitled. You are so entitled to whatever you want. If at your age you think you need a car and you're supposed to have a car, you are supposed to have a car because that's your entitlement. That's it. And if you have to work for entitlements, work for them. If they have to come, attract them as they should. We don't chase, we attract. You are entitled to whatever you want. It's yours. You deserve it. You deserve nice things. You are that girl. Because I am that girl and I deserve good things. I deserve nice life. Soft life is my portion. I'm not gonna live hard, and my children are not gonna live like harder because it keeps on getting worse. Actually, it never gets better, it gets worse, you know. So you fix here first, so you know, so that things can flow. So if it gets better, it gets better. If it gets worse, it gets worse. You understand? So you're entitled to whatever you want. Right. Another thing is healing is not easy. Oh, that's the hardest thing I had to do last year. Healing is not easy. Healing is healing. You just find out things that you don't want to find out, and we've been going through it. So okay, we just don't realize that we are. Healing is it's painful. Sometimes you realize things and you cry, and you realize what's wow. What a wow. I'm not gonna dwell too much on it because time, but then healing is just it's not easy. All right. Isolation is growth. Isolation is so much growth. I am not gonna sugarcoat and say always be with your friends. Hey, I've learned that personally it's an experience. I think I've isolated myself from Hale, you know, as growing, which was not good. It caused me to have social anxiety and whatnot. But as you grow older, being isolated is sometimes so good. It's growth for you. You grow, you realize things about yourself. You realize your potentials. How always people are just always here in front of your face. You can't even think. You can't have a business idea because every day, you're busy. Every day I'm here. And you can't think of anything because all the time busy. So isolation is good. Be isolated for just few like when people say let's go out, and if you've seen each other for the whole week, like and work on your craft, work on yourself. People that work on their craft, they're not always with people, they're alone. If you see an artist, it's not because he's partying every day. They are painting, they're isolated, they're growing, isolation is growth. You get ideas, you're able to think, you're able to hear yourself think. You know, I'm not saying be alone, Jalo, and be alone. No man is an island, as they say. But again, just try it by one. Right. And another thing is stop being a fascist and be assertive. I know in my previous video, again, as a quote, I said we should be fascists this year. In a manner of opportunity. You are fascist in terms of your dreams, opportunities, and whatnot. You're not fascist in terms of people. You don't force people. If they wanted to, they would. As forced Bantu, you don't force situations. You don't force relationships. You don't force friendships. You don't force. Vibes don't lie. If it doesn't work, it's not working. Alright. And you don't force it because it's not working. And say no if you don't want to. You say angfuni. I don't like this. I don't like what you're doing to me. I don't like when you say such things about me. I don't like when people are here and you say this. Don't force things. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And if you want it to work, talk about it. Thank you. Yes. Opportunities are available too much. South Africa has a lot of opportunities. It has load shedding, but it has a lot of opportunities. I think we want employment so much. We are looking at employment when you can actually create employment. I know nepotism is the hugest thing in our country. A connection, left and right and center. Don't come at me, please. But opportunities are a lot. You can create them for yourself. You can create them for yourself. The Gen Z is this is the most beautiful generation. People that hustlers. Yeah, we're hustlers. We have side hustles. We work side hustles. People are creating things. People have salons. People have spas. People have YouTube channels. People are influencers. People work with brands. A lot is happening. So opportunities are available. They're not a corner. You just have to look in the right places. Yes. And know the right people. And by knowing the right people, I'm not saying manje. Just make good friendships. As I said in my previous video, have good friendships. Have prominent people around you, people that will lift you up, and not people that don't know anything about anything. Stop hanging around people. I'm not saying leave your friends alone. Stop hanging around people. Actually, I'm saying that stop hanging around people that don't know anything about anything. Okay? Thank you. I'm done. You are capable. So capable. I think my points are just, they're aligning. You are so capable. You can do anything you want. You are talented. You just have to find and search. Just be alone for that time. I can call her. Be alone. If your friends are your friends, they will know that he said he wants to be alone, and they'll be motivated and also be alone and work on whatever they have to work on. Like, just know that you are capable. If you start something today, continue with it. It's gonna work. Keep pushing. It doesn't look like it, it will eventually be it. Okay. And my last lesson that I've learned is learn to appreciate yourself. You are the most beautiful thing that has ever happened on this earth. Learn to appreciate yourself so much. Know that you're beautiful, you're capable, and you deserve a break. You deserve to love yourself. Self-care is important. People are not doing self-care because manje is because they love themselves. You do self-care until you realize I love myself to bits and pieces, so I have to take care of 1, 2, 3. So appreciate yourself. Appreciate yourself with a lunch, a solo date. Appreciate yourself with skiba. If you see, not this month I've worked my butt off. Buy yourself a t-shirt because you deserve that. And if no one is clapping hands for you, clap hands for yourself. And with that, my lovely lovies, I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. I hope you subscribe, like, share, and comment. Tell me what you thought, and tell me what you think about the video. I was not wrong anyways. Tell me what you think about the video, and maybe you can just tell me your lessons. Don't be afraid to talk to me. Don't be afraid to write in the comments. No one will laugh at you. I love you. I'll be the one who responds. I'm the one who's supposed to respond here. I'm the one who's supposed to respond. So write whatever you want to write. Alright. I love criticism, positive criticism though. Don't tell me I don't like your hairstyle. I don't care. Okay, just tell me, oh, next time, in a good way. Next time you could wear what, and I would like to wear it. Or next time you could say something like this, and I would say it. If I said a word wrong, you can correct it and give me the spelling, and I'll pronounce it next time well, and I'll remember that this person corrected me, and I'll give you a shout out because I love you so much. And that's it from me to you. Bye.